Yeah. Ha ha. Ha ha. We back. We back. Shout out to Maestro Fresh West. Didn't even get on the screen. And he hit us with the gangster lean. Shit is so mean. Super chat on the scene. It's like that with the queens and the kings. Just like that, what we sing. I see you, Teacher Maria. She's in the house. Yeah, I see you. With you, the Asante. It's like that, Levante. We riding. I see the God Jamar Milton. You know he keep me filled in with the AI technology. Going off the head psychology. Oh shit. I just felt like I don't know what the hell was going on. Is it in sync with the beat? Can you like, because I remember one time trying to rhyme on a beat and it wasn't syncing. So I don't know. Let me know. What's up, Cincinnati? You see I got my Cleveland shit on today. Negro Leagues.
Oh, looking fresh.
We in the house. That's right. Harlem Week. We was out there. Peace to Sarnetta.
That looked like a lot of fun, yo.
Oh, man. Shit was crazy. Yeah. And it goes like. Yes, y'all.
To the beach, y'all.
And don't stop. Let me just make sure everything is, okay. Everything is copacetic, kind of A-okay. Peace, y'all. Welcome back to the Godcast. What you think, Lord? Shout out to all my motherfucking regulars, family in the house. Maestro Fresh West, thank you, my brother.
Salute.
And give a brother the chance to get on the screen and he's dropping motherfucking goddamn super chats. Made a nigga feel like super rapping. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So I appreciate that. As always, my brother.
Always love your support.
Live from Akron. What up? Happy belated to Marcus Garvey. Okay. So yeah, we back. What's good, Stacks?
Yo, what's goody, Lord Jamar, man? Everything is everything, man. You've been busy, man, doing shows for Hip Hop 50th, right?
Yes, sir, man. A lot of Hip Hop 50th shows going down right now.
Whoa.
That feels a little weird to me. Yeah, Hip Hop 50th shows going down right now. And you know, with all thankfulness, you know, Brand Nubian is definitely being recognized and has been a part of a lot of legendary shit, you know, as far as this 50th hip hop thing goes.
Right.
Yeah.
How was that experience? You graced the stage, shared the stage with Stephanie Mills, man, the icon.
Yeah, man, that was crazy, man. We just had a show this past Saturday in Harlem for Harlem Week. Hang on, let me see if I can.
That show looked dope. I'm not gonna hold you. That looked dope.
See if we can share something. Where's it at?
What do you got? What do you got upcoming? You got some shows coming up in the A, right?
Well, that's like in October.
Okay.
Actually, we got 2 shows this Saturday in the DC area.
Oh, my old stomping grounds, Washington, D.C. Okay.
DC area.
Okay.
Hang on a second.
Oh, man, I love D.C., man. The DMV was good. DMV area be popping. It be lit.
Yeah, we got a nice little pink and white party
Okay.
for breast cancer awareness.
Oh.
Oh shit! No, I'll record the contents of your screen later. Okay, we'll do it later. Ah,
Well,
damn it! I wanted to share a picture, but for some reason it wants me to close. Fucking, I can't do it right now.
yes, Del D, Washington, D.C. into his house. Yes, sir.
Okay, well, I was gonna show you the picture of us at Harlem Week where it was like, as far as the eye can see, motherfucking you know what I mean? Just
Right.
mad
I've seen
people
it.
out there. It was retarded out there. Um, let's see, screen kind of out of focus. Whose screen is out of focus? Mine? Yeah, how about now? Whose screen is out of focus? A1 Drizzy, peace. What's good? Teacher Maria, thank you. It's 1 a.m. here and I'm about to sleep, so I'll have to love you and leave you alone. All right, I put alone in there. We appreciate you, Teacher Maria. Y'all, you go get some rest. You know you'll watch it on the watch back. We appreciate you. Everybody, make sure you click that like button upon entering. We got some things to talk about. Shout out to Charlie. Thank you, Charlie. He said, I know Brand Nubian's first two albums were classics, but where do you hold Foundation? I thought that was your guys' best album. Charlie, I'm probably in agreement with you. I think Foundation, when we came back, we were at our peak. I feel like lyrically and just education wise, as far as hip hop was concerned, like we really understood the shit well. And I think that that album was very underrated.
Why do you think that?
Well, because there was so much other shit going on at that time, and like we were on a new label, and they were in their own little fucking transition. The dude that signed us, the legendary Clive Davis, he fucking ended up, losing his job in the middle of us putting our album out. You know what I mean? And so now here comes fucking L.A. Reid, and he basically turned, Arista into LaFace. So yeah, it became underrated because it didn't get the support that it needed in order to really be recognized properly amongst the landscape that was out at that time. Like there was, this is like what, 97, 98 or some shit like that. And hip hop was, there was a lot of ill shit out at that time. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, that was a crazy album. And I probably would agree with you. You know what I mean? Yes, those first two joints was classics, but I think all in all, Foundation was probably Brand Nubian's best album. Good observation, Charlie. Thank you. Appreciate you. So before we continue, y'all haven't seen Artie Stacks in a while. You're kind of looking like a barbarian right now. I'm not even gonna front. You're looking like a little Genghis Khan-ish right now.
He said you look like a godhead.
Who said
the godhead? The picture,
like the Olmec, like an Olmec.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you kind of got an Olmecish type of face. Look, you almost kind of look Hawaiian to me. You know what I mean?
Samoan, Hawaiian, whatever. I mean,
yeah. Mongolian.
Give me a big piece of steak.
Yeah, you looking like from Mongolia, Mongolian warrior. But anyway, so I could recall that the last time you were on here, I suggested, and maybe because dip your head down a little bit.
Oh no.
Let me just see something. Come here. Come forward a little
Here
bit.
we go.
Oh, see, he tried to give y'all the angle, right? He tried to give y'all the camera angle to make it look like he had a lot of hair. But ladies and
He grew a
gentlemen, his hairline's been running from him for a long time. Okay. Hey, Cars Knopflin, what's good? And I suggested that he cut it. And I would like, you know what I would really like? I would like it if you cut it here on the Godcast. Like, for real, like, you got to understand that I'm like your helpful neighborhood image consultant. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'm here to help you, just help you reinvent yourself a little bit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you needed help with the name at first. You know what I mean? You did come in here with a different name, and now you are the famous fucking Artie Stacks. Like, listen to the ring on that. Like, it doesn't involve nobody else. That's you. You know what I mean? Arthur Stackington the third. You know what I mean? If you want to spell it all out. But people, what do y'all think? Like, isn't it time to let it go? And this is somebody who had dreads down his back, but guess what? That shit in the front started getting thin. When it gets thin, it's time to give it in. It's time to turn it in. Okay, Stacky.
I think the Anatomeaners would disagree with you, Lord J.
Nah, I don't think they would. I think they'll see. Oh, here goes. Let's see. Cut it, Artie. Cut it. Okay, this guy said no.
Okay.
He said, I got similar hair. Keep it. Long hair, don't care. Listen.
Okay, yes.
Okay, first of all,
you're not a meaners.
Is this a black person? Are you black, Ryan McPherson? Or do you have a shag and are from like the Appalachian Mountains or some shit like that? Because we don't rock shags no more. Okay? And I'm sorry, but Mr. Stackington,
who's rocking the shag?
See, back in the days when Stacks was young, he had the fucking curly hair, and you know what I mean, like a hairline that was, respectable. But come on, bro. Now is the time. I really feel like it's time. Go with that Buddha look, and you could just let the beard rock. You know what I mean? But this fucking nah. I think it's time for something new. What do we think?
Like, in the chat, it looks like the Anatomeaners are showing me love. They're saying keep it.
He said, I dig the con look. Stacks looks like one of my old connects. Oh, shit. There we go. That's right. Tell him. You ain't fooling nobody, Artie. Cut it. Okay? And that's Desiree told you that. Okay? Somebody said Stacks should rock the samurai ponytail. You be doing shit like that? You ever tried that type of shit? Try to pull your hair back into a ponytail? He's like, I ain't a ponytail ass nigga. See? Because you a fucking bald Buddha ass nigga.
Hey,
we can turn you into the black fucking Artie Buddha Stacks.
Hey, you're not a meaners. Let us know in the chat, man. Should I
Artie
cut it?
Stacks a Buddha. Okay, there's another. Cut it off, Artie.
Somebody said people in Dallas still rock the shag.
Because you know what I don't want you to do? I don't want you to fuck around and turn into one of these fucking Donald Trump ass niggas that like take the hair from the back and try to bring it to the front. No, come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. You're my boy. I'm not gonna let you do that, bro. I
posted it on the gram. It's too late. I got out the shower, it was wet and wavy. I did it, posted it on the gram, man.
Right, and then you're gonna try to like, you know what I mean? Do one of these nah, man. Don't do it. So, well, did somebody say get some braids overcut? Are you, McPherson? I don't like the fact that Ryan McPherson got a shadow. Like, I don't know he's giving you bad advice. Look, yes, cut it. Look, Cars Knopflin, scissors. When you get the sunroof, it gotta go. Thank you. This one, don't cut it. Stop the bees, Slim. Artie, hang on, what? Artie ain't the comb over type. That's right, he's not.
Let us know in the chats, man. Should I keep it? Forget what Lord J talking about. Let us know in the chat.
Let it go, Samson. Nothing wrong with one dreadlock. Get dreaded, fool. Yeah. I'm not the owner of the hair club for men. I'm also a member looking at. Oh shit, bro. See, look, let it go, Stacks. It's over. I think this is starting to avalanche on you now. Get a mohawk, ball with some hair in the middle. But see, it doesn't go far enough front. Doesn't go far enough to the front.
Bad, man. It's not,
bro. It's not that bad. It's not that, bro. If I was just
it's not that bad, bro.
I'd be at the top of your brain if I was to start drilling in where your hairline starts. I'd literally be like, I could fucking stick a fucking thing in there and use your head as a keychain. Okay? Oh, that's how high the shit is. Oh, shit. Stacks, come on, man. Bro.
I think we need to ask Godfrey.
Ask Godfrey.
You know he'll be coming with the joke.
Yo. Oh, I'm telling you. Somebody said you got the Yakub cut. Oh shit. Somebody said,
you said what?
You 10,000 gigawatts looking ass. I'm saying you look like you just got electrocuted. You fucking Ben Franklin ass. Like, come on, man. Fucking 7 years ago looking ass. Come on, man. It's time for it to go. I'll tell you what, we're going to get into some topics. We're going to let you fucking just mull it over. How about that? At least consider it. You mull it. Oh, see? Look at you. Look at that. That looks cleaner already. That just looks like, come on, man. You got the Buddha head already, bro. You might as well go full Buddha. I'm just saying. I'm a good judge of character. I mean, I'm a good judge of style, bro.
I'll think about it. We'll see what's up. If I do, the United Godcast will get the exclusive.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Oh, we need you to do it here. We need you to do this live on the air. Like yes. What do you mean?
Lord Jamar, you're killing me, Lord Jamar.
Live on the air, bro. You can just get some clippers, bro. And just the way we're talking right now, you could be doing fucking topics as you getting your shit chopped. Why not? Okay. I think it'll be good content. I think the people are like that.
You think so?
Heck 9.
Let us know. Let us know in the chat.
Peace to Heck 9. He said, peace to the God, peace to the family.
Peace.
What do you think, Heck 9?
Peace.
What do you think, Heck 9? Should Artie Stacks cut it live on air? He said, let Lord cut it. He's in St. Louis. I would cut it if he was right here, but he's not here. So, yeah. Uh-oh, they're starting to get at you. He said, got that RoboCop hairline. Oh, somebody said Krillin. You Krillin. Look, I think Krill is one of these like alien looking motherfuckers. You could be a what's the niggas from Star Trek? You Klingon looking motherfucker. Huh?
Okay, you can't be biased. Look what Terry Borderline says.
Okay, I'm gonna do a bunch in order. Do it. Okay. I'm with it. Let's try it out. You see what I'm saying? Because if you got a problem, you could grow it back with your fucking savage fucking Genghis Khan looking ass. Go ahead, rock the baldy. Shaolin monk. Look, Stacks. Yeah, the Shaolin monk look. Stacks. Okay. Yes. Do it live. Okay. Longer in the back and shorter in the front is like Stevie Wonder. Exactly. And Stevie Wonder's blind. You're not blind. You can see. Okay. This one guy says, keep it up. But he don't even spell. He don't even see. He can't even see right. He didn't even put a key there.
Is that Stevie Wonder?
Key it, Artie. Yes, and he has a picture of Stevie Wonder. See? He don't even know what you look like. Key it, Artie. He can't even see the damn keyboard. That one don't count. Chip it off, fam. Let's see. Keep it. Just keep it neat.
Okay.
Set up. Stop going for the 1 and 2. You got a whole bunch to say and let it go. And now everyone that says, okay. Oh, shit. Hang on. Yes, Artie, change is good. Yes. All jokes aside, I'm on the side of keeping it. Okay. Borderline. Okay. I'm from the Lou. Okay. Somebody said Hitachi, not RoboCop. Chop it off, fam. Listen, first of all, this is all in love, okay? You know, and I would never ask somebody to do something I didn't do myself, okay? Look at my shit trying to fucking grow back slightly, and look at all this dead fucking air up here, man. You think I'm gonna let that fucking happen? You think I'm gonna grow my shit out like that? Like, get the fuck out of here.
You should try it, man.
And we not picking on him at this point. You think we picking on you right now?
Nah, man, it's all love.
All right.
At the end of the day, you my brother, so you're gonna tell me what you think.
Mind your level. But the question is, if he cuts it, will it grow back though?
Right. That's what I want to know.
Oh, that's what you're scared of? Yes, it'll grow back. It'll grow back. Okay. If I let my hair grow back, it'll grow back. Just it won't grow where at those places I want it to.
That's a good question, G. Ascari. That's a good question. That was in the back of my mind.
Grow it out and get some bangs hanging over the forehead, says Ryan McPherson. See, he's been giving you great advice all night. Nothing could go wrong on Zero. Change is good. Yes, you'll be surprised at all the new compliments.
Okay.
I guess they're saying Krillin from Dragon Ball Z. RoboCop is crazy. Artie got the DeLorean parked outside. Lord Jamar, show us. I just showed you my shit. God damn it. Okay.
I can see the hairline. It don't look bad.
Bro, this shit is like back here, bro. And it's light. Like it's not like I can go straight across. It's light back there. Like, and it starts back there. You think I would get a fucking Caesar with a fucking hairline that starts back like here?
It's down lower to me.
Huh?
It looks a little lower right there. Yeah, right there.
Like, that's remnants though. When it starts really growing in, you know what I mean? It starts getting dark. That shit right there is gonna stay light, and all of this shit around here will start getting dark. And there'll be like a little bit of darkness, like right here. And then all of this shit back here will be dark, but that shit will be fucking, you know what I mean? George Jefferson out this motherfucker. We not doing that. Okay? And you looking like the Blasian George Jefferson now that I think about
no.
Yeah, moving on up.
Taking it too far.
We're moving on up. You need to do the George Jefferson dance so we can really see. All right, listen.
When I called you,
just meditate on it. Just meditate on it, okay?
I
meditate on it.
I didn't know what I was getting into when I called you this morning, man.
Yeah, you didn't. But we're here. It happened. So what do we have?
Karis Knopfler looks like she's really keeping it real though.
Who?
Karis Knopfler. You see her last comment? That's what you said, basically.
Oh, hang on. Well, hang on. Teacher Maria once again She said, I'm trying to sleep, but I can't stop laughing. Keep it till you go bald like Lord. I didn't go bald, first of all, teaching Arita. I cut my shit off because I didn't want to look like that. So what do you mean till I go bald? He is bald. What the fuck are you talking? Yo. Teacher Maria, I'm sorry. He's bald at the top. I love you, but he's bald at the top. Stop. That's bald. Okay? If I get you that right there, that's bald. Okay? Like, and see, there he goes on. Come. He's already bald. He's bald with hair on the sides. Okay. I didn't go bald. I just have common sense and said, you know what? Just let it go. Let it go, bro. It's time to let it go. And that's what I did. Okay. At the end of the day, y'all do what you want to do. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to help here. God damn it. Somebody said Rogaine. You're going to have to fucking drink Rogaine shakes at this point, motherfucker, in order to get that shit back. You're going to have to constantly fucking gunning Rogaine and shit in order to try to get that hair back. God damn it.
Hey, man. Let me do it on the live.
Huh?
If I do it, I'll do it.
Yes.
Exclusive.
Let's do it on the live. But sleep on it. We'll sleep on it.
I will.
Let's get back to it. So, what's that first thing? What you got for me?
Let's talk about this. I don't want to pronounce the last name. Is it Oher? Michael Oher?
Yes, I believe that's name.
Michael Oher was blindsided, Lord Jamar.
The truth comes out about Michael Oher. Now, did you hear about this story, sir?
Yes.
So
about
have
the white
we heard?
couple, the Tuhoy family, the white couple, the Tuhoy family.
The white couple that ended up selling their story that ended up being an Academy Award winning movie where
309 million.
And what's homegirl's name? Sandra Bullock. She was the one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she won an Academy Award for this movie where a white family took basically a destitute black child, you know, and in the movie he couldn't read and write and none of this type of shit, and you know, helped him in his football career and groomed him to the point where he ended up going to the pros and all of that. And during this time, as they were grooming him,
they act like
we thought that they adopted him. Mm-hmm. And from what we understand now, he actually believed that he was adopted, but then was blindsided. Okay. So ironically, he was blindsided to find out that he was not adopted by them, but they actually had a conservatorship?
Conservatorship, right.
They had a conservatorship over him. Mm-hmm. Basically, you know, enabling them to have certain, you know, rights over his affairs and stuff like that.
Right. And they negotiated that movie deal.
They negotiated the deal on his behalf. And here he was thinking that these people brought him in, you know, with love and affection and all of this type of shit. And
also when they negotiated that movie deal gave them and their two biological children $225,000 each, and
really
5% of the film's net proceeds, and he got nothing.
Wow. Now they were trying, right? Now I heard their rebuttal. They tried to say, "No, we only got 14,000 a piece, and he got it too."
Out of the movie made 309 million box office.
If we look at history, right, and we look at how white people deal with, black people, especially in the entertainment world.
Mm.
Who do you think's lying here? If we just base it on history, how many times have white people exploited, especially young black people, in the entertainment field?
Way too many to count, right? Way too many to account.
Now, first of all, let's put the money to the side for a minute. Let's forget about the money for a second. Let's talk about the fact that the movie dumbed this man down and made it seem like he couldn't read or write. Well, definitely, or that he couldn't read. I'm not sure about writing. Maybe write too. Thank you, Hash Man. He said Stacks looking like he came straight out of Shaolin. Thank you, Hash Man. Appreciate you. Why do you think they felt the need to dumb him down? And I hate people with fucking answers like this. Corey Flood said, okay, Jamar, so no blacks have riffed off blacks. How about Puffy? Shut the fuck up. We're not talking about that. I said to you, how many times in history have white people exploited black? We're not talking about black people exploited. Yeah, of course that's happened. But we're not discussing that right now. I love how people try to fucking, you know what I mean? Deflect the fucking conversation and bring it somewhere else. It's not what the fuck we're talking about right now. Why would you even bring that up? Some stupid shit.
And even if blacks, if we do that to one another, it still doesn't make it right.
Of course it don't make it right, but what I'm saying is we're not talking about that right now.
Right.
Shut the fuck up with you know, focus, okay? Focus on what we're talking about here. Yes, that happens. And when it happens, we'll address that shit. But don't fucking, as we're in the middle of talking about these white people, put one over on this fucking young black kid, make him look stupid and all kind of shit in the fucking movie for the benefit of, you know, the dramatic effect, I guess. Like, oh, look, they took a poor black kid. Like what, it wouldn't have played as strong if he was a strong reader, you know, and was good at math, you know. Another thing, I guess they didn't tell, he was an All-American already when they fucking found him. It's not like, you know, he was just a big guy and they kind of groomed him and all this type of shit. And then he went to the NFL. No, this boy was an All-American already.
Yeah.
They knew what the fuck was in store for this nigga.
And you know
so
what's
of course
crazy?
They're gonna invite him into their home and shit like that.
You know what's crazy? Currently, he's only 37 now. That's crazy. The movie grossed $309 million, and he's 37 now. And all this is coming out.
Wow. Now imagine how like used you would feel, especially like you, oh man, I thought these people really loved me. Like, I thought they loved me. Like, yo, they adopted me. Like, they really made me a part of their family. Like, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. They just brought you close enough to where they can get that bread off of you. But at the end of the day, they wasn't ready to truly make you part of that family. But they made you believe that you were.
Also, let me add this in. It gets worse, okay? So how much is Fox liable? Because it said in 2007, Michael Oher signed a contract with 20th Century Fox. Unbeknownst to him, gave away his story rights without any payment whatsoever.
Really?
Yes.
Well, hang on. When did he do this?
In 2007, he signed a contract with 20th Century Fox, unbeknownst to him, which gave away his story rights without any payment whatsoever.
So he signed, hang on.
Yeah.
He signed a contract unbeknownst to him, or he signed a contract that unbeknownst to him. Which
Correct.
part of the unbeknownst? The second half.
The second
So
half.
he signed a contract that unbeknownst to him released all his. See, now
Yeah.
in 2007, he was a grown man. Yes.
Yeah. Well, if we do the math, he's 37 now. So
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
So, well, damn. Well, shit, he was like 17 or some shit like that.
So we got to factor that in. What do you think, Lord? What do you think about that part?
I mean, listen, man. How I don't know how many times this guy gonna get fooled. Like, see, that's the only thing. Like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he was still young. I don't see how he was signing things without lawyers and shit like that. You know what I mean?
So 2007, he would have been 17, you say?
No. Hang on. Let's do the math correctly.
He's 37 now. So
right, and we're in
2023.
2023. So what?
2017. So that was 16 years ago.
Right.
So 37 minus 16.
Yeah, I mean
37, right? That was 16 years ago. So he was 21.
Old enough to sign a contract for himself.
Right.
Young enough to be taken advantage of. Old enough to be smart enough though not to be taken advantage of, depending who you are, you see. But again, still young enough to, if you see a little bit of money or some shit, your eyes will be open and you just like.
So when he signed that with 20th Century Fox, right, in 2007, he didn't know. It sounds like he didn't know what he was signing. And so when he signed it, he gave away his story rights with zero payment, no payment whatsoever.
Oh, he didn't get any payment.
Right. Without any payment whatsoever. Because remember, the family that so-called adopted him was his conservatorship. They had a conservatorship over him and not an adoption.
Wait, they said he was playing football in 2004. Was he playing? When did he get into the NFL? Do you know?
I'm not sure about that. But who cares if he was playing football in 2004? What does that got to do with anything? He signed this deal with 20th Century Fox 3 years later. So that's not even relevant. What you did in 2004 has nothing to do with 2007.
Yeah, he's saying a lot like they didn't show the work ethic that he put in the movie and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Because we know he played pro ball, yes.
And he's saying they hid 19 years worth of financials. Whew.
Sheesh. But you know the part, this is what I want to know. Address this part. This is what's crazy to me. They were his conservators and negotiated a movie deal that gave them and their two biological children $225,000 each and 2.5% of the film's net proceeds. So they were looking out for their two biological children and just said, hey, fuck, yo. Talk about that, man. That's crazy. And he was so-called adopted. But their two biological children gets $225,000 each.
Right. For what? Just being a part of the family, like, and that's just a way to siphon money. You know what I mean? Like,
but they're claiming everybody got $14,000 a piece.
And they're also trying to claim their claims are that he's trying to blackmail them. He's trying to shake them down for 15 million or some shit like that.
$15 million, man. He must know something, man. They apparently got a lot of bread off of this movie, man. More than what they're saying. And I don't know what's crazy. This was done. This petition was done in like Tennessee. I guess that's where he lives now, in Tennessee.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't trust these motherfuckers as far as I could throw them. And
it'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
Yes, it will. And it's just interesting how. Well, first of all, I just want to say for those that act like, well, if this is true, then Sandra Bullock should lose her Oscar. Like, shut up. That sounds fucking stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if she got an Oscar, it's because she portrayed a role well. You know what I mean? Like, and there's plenty of fictitious roles that, you know what I mean?
Right.
Even if this whole thing was a fiction, so what?
Were they saying give back the Oscar? Were people trying to say give back the Oscar as a form of protest against the family?
I mean, I think it's as a form of punishment for everybody involved. I think that's, know, how you're just in an extremist society where they think, all this virtue is shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, something was done wrong. Well, let's now punish everybody associated with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know about all of that. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think that's.
She had nothing to do with the real life situation.
But definitely I see, if these people was hiding money from a man and they exploited him and misled their relationship and all that type of shit, I definitely feel they should pay. You know what I mean? They should definitely have to pay something. And if anybody had knowledge of what they were doing and still engaged in contracts with them, that would be something I would look into too. You know what I mean?
Right.
So now if you knew, as the company giving these people money, if you knew that this guy was being exploited and you did it anyway, well, hey, maybe there's now some recourse for me to go at you as well.
Wow.
Yeah,
man. I hate that, man. When scammers, people getting ripped off. I hate to see that, man. Ooh, sheesh, man. Speaking of scamming and scam structures, Lord Jamar, have you ever flown on a private jet, man?
No, I haven't. You know what? You know why? I can't afford it.
Well, there's some rappers that are finally admitting that, man. These gas prices for these private jets, off the chain. So Yo Gotti admits he can't afford to fly private either, Lord Jamar, but some of his artists can, like 42 Doug.
That's interesting. Yeah, the closest I've ever flown to private was a business class airline.
Private. So you
it was
closest to private?
No, it's not private.
No, closest to private.
That's the closest to private I've ever been on. Yes, it was a business class airline where the whole plane is business class. You know what I mean? So every seat is like a bed type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there was quite a few seats on there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and it wasn't private. You know what I mean? Private is private.
Last time I checked, it's about 2,000 for a private jet. It's about 2,000 an hour. So do the math.
Decatur Q, thank you, appreciate you. Yeah, I'm not no platinum rapper or even a gold rapper. So yeah, me flying private, come on, that's yeah.
You think it's stupid to fly private? Like a lot of these rappers are going to go broke doing that?
Listen, private, that's for people that like, they're making so much money that they don't have time to even like like they'd be losing money by going through airport security because just the waste of time. They could be doing shit to, you know what I mean? Like for certain people, it makes sense. You know what I mean? But for a lot of these motherfuckers, I feel like they do it just for the look. You know what I mean? And they ended up wasting money the same way they waste money in the strip clubs and all this type of shit. They'll waste money on private jets and shit like that. Now, Gotti would say this because, you know, he's known for having money and shit like that and kind of being a little outlandish with money and shit like that. And he got artists that move like that.
Right.
So for him to say that, you know, I don't know. To me, it's kind of down to earth for him to say that. You know what I mean? Like, and the fact that he has a label and says he can't afford it, but some of his artists can.
Right.
You know, I think I don't really feel like he means that they're making more money than him. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just think, you know.
He's basically saying he's being more smarter with his money.
Yeah.
He feels like it's a waste. Do you agree with him? He says he feels like it's a waste of money to go private.
Yes, it is. I think, yeah, it is for someone like me. But again, like if you're a super fucking millionaire type of motherfucker and you need to like, yo, I need to go to this fucking meeting in Paris real quick, talk to this dude, and now I got to shoot back to the United States. You know what I mean? Like that's when a private, because you know, a lot of times you can't get like connecting flights and all this type of shit, like even if you're doing first class. So a private jet for someone like that makes sense. But these guys are not doing that. These guys are just, yo, let's hop in a private and go to the show. You know what I mean? Like a show here in America. And they don't have nothing else right after that. They just, yeah. They just want to, you know, and yeah, let's have the fucking the joints, the cars on the fucking on the airstrip when we get off, so we can walk right into the cars and all. You know what I mean? Like, and then you gotta have somebody with get your phone out, go get out there, and make it look like when I'm just getting off the plane. That's what they doing it for. You know what I mean? Don't make no sense.
Right.
So yeah, definitely not for me, but for some people. But that's a very small percentage of people. You know what I mean? Your shit looked like it was sticking for a second. Your video.
Yeah, same with yours, and it was sounding garbled. It sounded garbled, but you. I see you and hear you fine now.
Okay.
We both disappeared. We both disappeared for a second, and yours sounded garbled, but it's fine now. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. I hear you.
Okay. Now, speaking of spending money on private jets, now you got cats that are making mad money, man. Your boy Cameron and Mace.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
First of all, I knew that was going to be like, that just looked like a hit from day one. Like Cameron and Mace, you didn't expect that. They wearing suits and shit like that. They talking about sports. They both have a sports background. It just was the perfect, you know what I mean, fit. But they talk about sports in a hip hop type of way. You haven't really seen that before. They both former artists. Like I was like, yo, that was a great idea right there. Thank you, Josh Rennie. Appreciate you.
Well, for the United Mace, it is what it is. Sports talk show. Recently inked an 8-figure deal with Underdog Fantasy for 18 months. That's what we're talking about.
Right.
That's major.
Now, I kind of would like to know who are all these like networks with all these monies that just comes out. And I never heard of Underdog Fantasy. I never heard of Barstool Sports prior to them doing these deals with Gillian Wallow. Who are these people? Where do they, you know what I mean? Where did they come from? Hang on. Thank you. Without our eyes rise. Hey, Lord Jay, this week, will you take a look at our reparations petition at Fight the Power and give feedback? Okay. What, fightthepower.com? Is that what it is? But I would love to take a look at your reparations petition. Absolutely. Thank you. With our eyes rise. Go ahead. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Somebody in the chat said they've heard of Barstool.
Oh yeah, I mean, I heard of them now. You know what I mean? But prior to them doing the deal with Gilly and all of them, I never necessarily heard of Barstool. You know what I mean?
We gotta find out who these motherfuckers are so we can plug in with the Godcast. Because I'm with you. I've never heard of these corporations or companies.
Well, listen, 8 figures, you know what I mean? That's all right. You know what I mean? That's at least 10 mil. You know what I mean? So
let's give them another applause for that. Sheesh.
Shout out Cam, shout out Mace. Well deserved. Well deserved.
Now, speaking of which, you haven't heard of these corporations, but you've heard of Culture TV Network, yes?
Well, I just heard of Culture TV because the homie Irv Gotti just did an interview on Drink Champs where he announced that he's doing his own thing, his own, I guess, kind of network.
Okay.
He wants to do a 24-hour network on some hip hop shit.
Wow.
And have different, you know what I mean? So he's trying to get shit popping over there. So, I mean, I haven't heard a lot of those people, but I know who Irv Gotti is. You know what I mean? I know what he's capable of. I know the type of creative that he is and the type of success he's had in the past. And shit, if you need something over there at Culture TV, ain't nothing better than the Godcast, goddammit.
Say it one more time for the one time.
If you need something at Culture TV, Irv Gotti, ain't nothing better than the Godcast.
People in the chat.
Matter of fact, y'all shout out Irv Gotti and let him know, just like y'all let RZA know that I needed to be on the Wu-Tang Saga. Didn't get on, but it did get to him. So y'all go ahead and shout out Irv Gotti and be like, yo, Lord Jamar need a show on Culture TV. But shout out to him. Did you watch? You didn't watch the Irv Gotti interview yet, right? It was good.
I've seen the first one. I've seen the first one, not the latest one.
Nah, this one was good. He wasn't drinking or smoking or anything like that in this particular one.
The first one, he was going off on Ashanti, Natalie. I seen that one.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't go off.
Okay, so
it was definitely a funny fucking episode and shit. It was definitely.
Which interview was better?
Watching it.
Which interview was better?
Hang on a second. I don't know if I saw the whole last one. Okay. Tia's POV, simple and true. Why, thank you, Queen. She said, respectfully speaking, what part of St. Louis City or St. Louis County is this man from? Has to be in the woods of East St. Louis, Alton, or a forest. Our men don't look like that or sell out like him. Trust me, he is on the river with a Becky. He don't even have a barber. That's funny. She said you have a Becky.
Candace, come here.
She's like, Candace, come here.
Candace, come here. You watching right now. Come here. Tia.
Yo, they said you had a Becky.
Tia.
Well, thank you for your donation, Tia's POV. She's not ready. She's like, I'm not ready.
And then how's she gonna put respectfully speaking? Eat a dick. I'm from the Lou and I'm proud. Eat a dick.
Hold up.
Yeah.
So you're not in the woods?
Just real quick. She
Are
said
you in the
Becky.
woods of East St. Louis?
Yeah.
He said somebody said he's probably.
This is my Becky. This is my Becky.
What's up, Candace?
Hello.
Hey. He said, trust me, he's on the river with a Becky. He don't even have a barber. That's what this Tia's POV. I mean, yeah, she did, do $49.99.
Thank you for the fitty, though.
But they said men from St. Louis don't look like that, Candace.
Show your face. Say it again.
He likes sisters only, for sure.
There you go.
Well, there goes that Becky theory, but thank you for the fitty.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
Hey. Just like I don't take offense to the sellout part, don't take offense to me saying the bitch part, okay? It's just how I talk. I say the N-word, I say nigga, I say bitch, I say fuck you. Don't take it personal. It's all good.
Thank you, Keith On. I appreciate you.
She said, hey, Candace, you fit the type. He don't rep us. Tia.
Is it Tia?
You already know what you can do, Tia. She mad for some reason. She mad. I don't do nothing but show love to people, but she mad for whatever reason. I must have fucked her cousin or something.
Nah, I think she just wants you. I think if you just cut your hair, this would all go away. Like, see, if you just cut your hair, she's like, he don't even have a barber.
Hey, hey, that bitch from Webster Groves.
Oh shit.
She from Webster Groves.
He said, not her. She's beautiful. She said, Candace is beautiful. She said. But she said, you, on the other hand, you don't look like no St. Louis nigga. Look at your fucking hair.
No. Hey, Tia, for real, I'm not originally from St. Louis. My father was in the military.
She's like, of course not.
Tia,
of course she wasn't.
Tia, I'm not originally from the Lou, Tia.
But he's been living in the Lou for a while.
Right.
So maybe that clears it up for you. Mm-hmm. Yes, his father was in the military, and she said, I can tell. Mm-hmm.
But shout out to you, Tia. Much love to Tia.
Ashley Lovechild, peace to you, brother. Appreciate you.
Salute.
Said, okay, cool. Oh, see, we got through that.
Yeah. Shout out to Tia. Thank you for the support, Tia.
Yeah. Somebody said, Tia, learn to chill and understand Artie folk in the trenches like us.
I'm always in the trenches, man. Always.
She said, love you too. There we go. Oh,
absolutely.
So anyway,
what else
is going on?
I got a couple more for you on what you think, Lord. There's some conspiracy.
I want to talk about the shit out there with them people that look like you.
Okay, that's what we're about to get into.
Okay,
the Hawaii fires alleged to be caused by energy weapons. Pics showing a light beam connecting from the ground to the sky with smoke at the bottom. Was the Maui fires, Lord J, caused by a directed energy weapon, also known as DEW, weapons that use highly focused energy like a laser, microwave, or particle beam that damages a target? Was that used in the Maui fires? You think it's a conspiracy theory or what?
I mean, listen, I wasn't there. I don't know.
Did you see
but
the
I'm telling you, yes, we saw the pictures. I saw footage. Just like these suspicious fires that were in Canada that miraculously we were able to smell in here in New York, and the shit, it still be smelling like burnt smoke in New York. but nobody's really talking about it anymore because I think everybody's kind of used to it. But on certain days, it still smells like that. But I saw, if you saw the pictures and some of the videos, I mean, you literally have cars that have been melted. You have houses that are incinerated, but yet the trees are untouched. Like, where do you see forest fires that do shit like that? Where, you know, there were umbrellas and trees that were still standing. Even some of the cars were not that bad, but then certain cars were like melted. Like
That's
the
crazy.
glass, the metal, all of that shit melted. And now, suspiciously, this Luhana area or something like that, it was an area that these billionaires have been trying to gentrify and get their greedy fucking meat hooks into for a very long time. And a lot of the indigenous people of the region did not want to sell their property.
Whoa. Repeat that for the people again. I didn't know that.
Yes, there was first, that area is a very prestigious area. The
Over in Maui.
Yeah, Luhana, something like that, I believe it's called. The area where the shit was, and it was like there's an area where billionaires, their houses are just about to encroach on that. So they really want all of this shit. And apparently I also heard they wanted to make the island into a smart island. But again, you had people that were resisting this, people that didn't want to sell their property and all this type of shit. And so now, conveniently, these fires come, and within days of these fires happening, people are getting calls from people wanting to buy their property.
Got you. So do you think that that's kind of the influence what happened? Is that what we're saying, OJ?
I mean, come on, man. You got to look at who profits from a certain situation.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And they say Oprah and them with some of these motherfuckers, Will Smith or some of these motherfuckers allegedly that were trying to get a lot of these property and shit like that.
I used to live in Hawaii because, like I said, my father was in the military in the army, so we moved around. We did 2 tours in Hawaii on the island called Oahu. Maui is one of the smallest islands out of the Hawaiian islands. So we keep that in mind. Oahu and the Big Island, those are the big ones. Maui is like the smallest one.
Now, see, and if you know about Hawaii, you'll know that the queen who started Hawaii first, you know, she was black. You know what I mean? Hawaii never really, like, they forcibly brought it into America. They didn't want to fuck with America like that. You know what I mean? They put her in jail and all kind of shit like that. So I could see them punishing the people, you know, even to this day, the same way they like to punish Haiti for its revolt and revolution within the Caribbean islands. You know, there's probably still a certain hatred for the revolutionary spirit of the queen who first was rebelling against these motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Somebody said, Tia said Katrina all over again.
Wow.
Okay, because that's what they flooded people out, and then all of a sudden, hey, we could buy your shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And in time of disaster, that seems like a godsend, you know? But really, it's the colonizer's curse, as Ben Frank would say. So yeah, I don't
Well,
trust these
prayers go out to the
motherfuckers.
people of knowledge.
I don't trust these motherfuckers. They are manipulators. Okay. So they manipulate people. They manipulate the weather. They manipulate so-called natural events. Because I keep watching how they keep trying to fool y'all into thinking, oh, we're having some of the hottest days ever on the planet right now. Like, they are trying to fool y'all into fucking this global warming bullshit and make y'all believe that carbon is a fucking problem. They're going to fool y'all through the media into thinking that carbon is really causing some global warming. There is no fucking global warming. And any fucking thing that is happening is a manipulation by these people to make you believe that whatever they're saying is happening is happening. But trust me, it's not happening. So please, again, don't fall for the bullshit. Did I tell everybody to click that like button? I hope I did. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell and click all.
And share and tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. So I don't trust these motherfuckers as far as I could throw them. But again, can we unequivocally prove and say, oh, this is absolutely what they're doing? No, we can't. But we can know that these motherfuckers is wicked as fuck. And put that into the fucking mix. Elements 1985, thank you. He said, get this. The bipartisan relief package for Maui is about $12 billion. They're trying to package that with a $24.1 billion for Ukraine. Holy shit. Ukraine is losing and they need more money. Sickening. Wow.
What?
So they're giving $12 billion to Maui to try to help them, but then trying to roll in 24, twice the amount, to go to Ukraine. Because them motherfuckers don't know how to fight. And they getting their ass whooped.
So they want more bread.
From Biden and them, who fucking have made mad bread off the Ukraine, him and his fucking family.
Man, how many more years does Biden have, man?
Did you see there was a rally with ex-President Obama, and everybody in the crowd was like, fuck Joe Biden. Fuck Joe Biden.
Oh, they've been doing that for a while.
Biden. And he was like, come on now. They would not stop. He was like, come on. Like, he thought he really had the power. Them motherfuckers didn't give a fuck that he was Obama. They fuck Joe Biden. And
you said, who had the rally? You said,
yeah.
Who had the rally?
It was it was Obama. He was speaking somewhere. I don't know where the fuck he was at. He was speaking at some kind of rally, and these motherfuckers was like, fuck Joe Biden. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. Somebody said Michelle Obama. No.
Michelle Obama for what, president?
Yeah, for 2020. Hell fucking no. No Michael Obama. I mean.
You think she's a man?
I mean.
You hear about those theories about her being a man?
Listen, I don't know what the fuck she is. You know what I mean?
Is she a transformer?
I don't know what it is.
Keeps the eyes.
They're saying your man Obama, at the very least, when he was in college, considered having a homosexual relationship with a dude.
Wow.
He molded
Wow.
over. You know, the same way you're thinking about cutting your hair, how you're considering it.
You said what now?
The same way you're mulling over cutting your hair, the way you're considering it right now. I told you I told you to mull it over, right? Well, he did that about being in a gay relationship.
We gotta watch what we say, though. Is that allegedly?
Well, allegedly, that's what they said he did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So,
speaking of Obama and Biden and presidents, man, you hear about your boy, man?
Oh,
Giuliani and Trump
got hit with the RICO
and was crazy. Who was the RICO? One of the RICO pioneers.
The guy who brought the RICO to the game, motherfucking Giuliani. And now he gets hit with a RICO himself. If that's not worth a round of applause, I don't know what is.
He's getting a dose.
Yeah, he's getting a dose. Good for them. But let's not get it twisted. Let's not act like anything's gonna happen. Like.
Well, they could be facing.
Shit! Hang on. Tia said that ish is way too high. You need to cut it. Thank you, Tia. And see, you know how you see I caught right on. I knew what you was trying to do. I knew you was on your OT Genesis shit. Your hair is way too high. You need to cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Okay, who's that? Dialogue with Nasir. He said, peace, homies. Finally made alive. It's been a while. Hey. Glad to have you back, my brother. Glad to have you back, Nasir.
Peace.
Well, anyway, I mean, I think that's great. That you know, it's ironic that Puerto Rico and shit.
That's crazy.
These niggas ain't never gonna go to jail for anything. You know what I mean? I think they're just doing all of this to try to to derail any hopes of him running for president with any good credibility. That's all this shit is really about. You know what I mean? Like, oh, how is a man who's in the midst of an indictment, how is he going to, you know?
It says it carries a sentencing range of 5 to 20 years in prison.
Yeah, hurry up. Hang on.
It says it carries a sentencing range of 5 to 20 years in prison.
How long?
It says it carries a sentencing range of 5 to 20 years in prison. 5 to 20 years.
And you really think that they would let a former U.S. president and, you know, former mayor of New York City and all of this other type of shit, you think they let these motherfuckers go to jail? Like, you think that somebody wouldn't step in with a pardon even? You know what I mean?
I think it's a distraction.
Even Sleepy Joe would be like, nah, we can't let that happen. Like,
we got to see what's really going on. I think it's a distraction.
Of course it's a distraction.
Okay, also let me note that this RICO is violating Georgia's RICO, okay? Same thing as Young Thug. Keep that in mind. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So it's Trump and Giuliani indicted on RICO charges. Rudy Giuliani, NYC's former mayor, charged in connection to efforts to overturn the 2020 election and violating Georgia's RICO, along with Donald Trump and 17 others to overturn the 2020 election. Okay? They're saying he was part of a conspiracy to commit forgery and knowingly making false statements about election fraud to officials at public hearings. And this is the state of
translation.
Georgia.
Y'all thought Trump was racist, but they treating him like a nigga. He's got RICO charges like Young Thug. If that's not nigga shit, I don't know what is. Okay, like come on. I don't know what is. Like
Georgia, man, Georgia RICO.
Lately, only rappers get fucking
Georgia
charged with RICO. So I'm thinking Trump got an album about to drop or some shit like that. Because this is some rapper shit right here.
Hey man, not for nothing. All the rappers used to rap about Trump back in the day.
Exactly. Guess who's the black Trump? You know what I mean? Niggas was taking mad flicks with Trump and shit back in the days.
Yeah.
Oh, so hang on. Somebody
Bill
said
Gates, Donald Trump,
these are Georgia. Hang on. These are Georgia state charges, God. You can't pardon state charges. The governor of Georgia would have to do it and not the president. Well, then the governor of Georgia will do it. You think he wouldn't do that? You know what I mean? One of these motherfuckers going to do it. But I'll tell you what, they're not going to let a former sitting president go to jail. It's just not. It's not going to happen. They're not going to let Giuliani's fucking old ass go to jail either. You know what I mean? But it looks good. It looks like, oh shit, America really does hold justice is real. It doesn't matter who you are, that's the fake out. Like that's why they do shit like this too, to make it seem like America really works and it does prosecute its elite. And we know that's some bullshit. When we know that there's different rules for different people.
That's crazy. Bill Gates, Donald Trump, let me in now.
Of course, Noplin, I don't even want to get into that.
Now, hey.
They said Corey Flood. Is this the same guy that said some other shit? Jamar, no one's above the law. If he's actually fitting guilty, then he'll go to jail. If he's actually found guilty. Okay. You really believe that no one's above the law?
Yeah, Lord J. Yeah, Lord J. What are you talking about, man? No one is above the law, Lord J. Let's be clear.
And neither is your hairline.
Man, take your hat off.
That hairline is not above the law of fucking of when you got to cut it. Okay, when you lose too much, the law says it got to go. So you're not above the law either, Artie Stacks. Okay.
Oh, hey, there's something I wanted to ask you, man. We've been on hiatus. You've been doing the Friday night lives, so you might have touched upon this, but I wanted to ask you this one question. And I don't want to hear. I talked about this already. You're talking about this with me. Okay? So I don't want to hear you touched upon this.
We'll see.
Okay? The hearings, man, the UFO hearings. Because I know you say outer space doesn't exist.
It doesn't.
But
they're having hearings on it?
They've been having hearings in the past about testimony with whistleblowers. Come on, okay. I know you heard about the whistleblower. The military guy who's a credible witness blower. And he's saying biological entities crashed UFO aircrafts. They're doing reverse engineering.
He is talking to you.
What's Tia say? Come on,
you look good. Just let it go.
Come on, you would look good. Just let it go. Hey, Tia, I'm seriously considering it, Tia. You might have to tune in on the next episode because Lord Jamar says if I decide to do it and you guys want me to do it, It's going to go live.
Right here.
Yeah.
So, all right. So what do you want to know? What do you want to know?
So this military whistleblower is coming out before Congress at these hearings, and he has said
that he's seen with his own eyes. Right?
I think he said he didn't see with his own eyes, but he's credible, and his colleagues. He's speaking on behalf of his colleagues. Okay, military personnel.
Okay, right.
So they've had recovered crashed spacecraft, and they're changing the names. By the way, it's no longer UFO; it's UAPs now. Okay, unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Okay.
So they're changing the marketing behind UFOs. So he's saying that they have crashed aircraft and biological entities. So basically aircrafts manned by biological entities, aka aliens. So I want your take on that.
And you believe this?
I'm asking you.
Because I could say anything too. Listen, I used to work at a top secret candy factory. Okay.
Stop it.
Shh, I really did. I used to work at a top secret candy factory. They had candies. They had candies from outer space there.
All right.
I seen them with my own eyes.
Okay, listen. I see where you're going. But did you hear about what happened in Vegas not too long ago?
What happened?
With the 911 call with the scared Mexican family with the big aliens in their backyard?
Oh, with the face-eating aliens? They were eating people's faces off?
No, they weren't eating faces. They weren't eating faces. They
said they were face-eating aliens. I saw a report on this.
Yeah. Are we talking about the same story?
Oh, maybe it's another one.
Well, so in Vegas, there was a crash in Vegas. The police saw it.
The police. Yeah, I believe everything they say.
And the family, the Mexican family, called 911 with the scared boy with the entities in the backyard. It didn't sound made up. This kid really sounded scared.
Word?
Calls.
Word?
He really sounded scared, man. Like he was fighting for his life.
Okay.
He said they were
maybe somebody scared him. Maybe he was scared.
Okay,
Here's the thing, Artie Stacks. Let me just tell you, okay.
Do you think the congressional hearings are fake? It's just theatrics?
I'm saying they have something that they've had in the works for years now. Something called Project Blue Beam.
I'm familiar.
Look it up.
I'm familiar.
With Project Blue Beam, they will, in some time in the future, claim, like they're doing now, that aliens exist. Well, they'll say extraterrestrials. And they know when they say extraterrestrials exist, that's true. But extraterrestrial means more land. It doesn't mean outer space.
Got you. Okay.
It doesn't mean up there. It means more land.
Got you. Okay.
Is there more lands outside of our concentric ring that we call the South Pole? Most likely, most definitely. Are there vehicles that come from that dimension to this dimension? Possibly. You know what I mean? Come from those rings into these rings. It's possible. I don't know definitely, but what I do know is the shit that they're setting up with these hearings and shit like that is for them to be able to fake an alien attack. Peace, A1 Drizzy. my Flat Panther. To fake an alien attack on the people
For what purpose?
for the purpose of trying to unite the people under a one world government, because now it's not just it's us against the aliens. It's not different parts of the world. In the same way they're trying to unite the currencies, we will now have to unite as because these attacks would take place across the world. And so they would want us to all unite under a one world government
Against the common enemy?
Against the common enemy, which is otherworldly. But it will not be spaceships and all that. It will be holograms with these motherfuckers behind the shit, shooting down at people and all of that type of shit, killing people, destroying things, making you just the same way they're making you believe right now that global warming is happening by them manipulating the weather. The same way they will have you believe that you're being attacked by fucking aliens or extraterrestrials or whatever the fuck you want to call them. And now you'll be panicked and ready to do what the fuck they say and blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Charles Shearer. He said, if aliens exist, then Bigfoot was chilling by a bonfire and Tupac is still alive. Exactly. Like, there are no aliens as they've been reported. These grays with the big eyes and all these type of shit, these Mexican motherfuckers. Like, come on. We're in the age of those Mexican motherfuckers could have pulled out their cell phone and showed us, like, we don't got to take the word for people anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
they had cell phone footage.
Oh, yeah? So you saw this, and it was clear as day. You saw some aliens that didn't look like people in costumes, or maybe AI or some shit like that.
Well, the cell phone footage I seen, it was dark because it happened at night.
And the cell phones don't have lights on them, right?
It was in the dark because it was at night in their backyards. But
but the cell phones don't have lights on them, right?
They're Mexican, man. Come on.
Oh, word. So they got Mexican cell phones don't have lights. Right, got you.
Okay, so however,
okay,
I seen another YouTuber on his channel. He took that same footage and applied, you know, like how Instagram has the filters. He applied a light filter to the video, and it looked crazy, man. I'm gonna just leave it at that. He lightened the video up to where you could see what was going on. It just looked crazy, man.
Bro, so let me ask you this, Artie Stacks. Are you apt to believe that this might be real? That there really are aliens from another planet up in the sky?
I'm not saying it's real, but I always keep an open mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I wholeheartedly believe, but I like to keep an open mind. Like, I consider you my brother. If you hit me out the blue one day and said, yo, Artie Stacks, this was crazy, I would tend to believe you. I would believe you, yes. Even though I didn't see with my own eyes, I'd be like, Lord J has no reason.
Hey, he's just stuck. You just got frozen. Okay.
Yeah, we're back.
You said Lord J has no reason. Right, and I feel you, but
I keep an open mind.
You're talking about the government.
Right.
The government's not Lord J. They have every reason to lie to you. Why would you sit there?
I'm talking about if you were the next door neighbors of the Mexican family. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at the same time, you don't know who this Mexican family is. You see, when things are presented to you in a frame and all, you don't know what's outside the frame. You don't know the circumstances. You don't really, all you know is a Mexican family. You don't know who this family is. You know what I mean? Who they're connected to, blah, 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 what their reasoning would be to lie and all this type of shit. Like, you're just taking a snapshot of something that's being presented and it's being presented as factual. So us as people, a lot of times we don't think that we're being lied to. We don't want to believe that. So we take some shit in. And trust me, if I say something with enough conviction and a straight enough face and all that type of shit, you're gonna fucking believe it. You know what I mean? And some people just get a kick out of fucking lying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just try to see how good they could lie. You know?
Right.
Like, so just imagine, like, fucking a whole a whole DNA that's constructed of that.
Hey, Markeith. You missed the Vegas episode. Lord Jamar told me not to do it anymore, Markeith. I got to listen to my brother, Lord Jamar.
What, not to put no money up on the fucking screen?
I was just reading this comment.
What did he say?
Oh, shit. What did he say? Some bull.
Mo, get it. What's good?
Mo, get it.
I see you. Charles Shearer. He say,
Wow.
AI was created to intensify the lie. That's right. That's right. Because now you believe. You know what I mean?
You got some AI stuff coming up?
Well, shout out to my man Jamar Milton. He's probably in the chat right now. And we got an AI video coming out for a song. It's a Jamar Milton song produced by Lord Jamar. So it's double Jamar on the motherfucking track.
Now, when you say it's an AI video.
So the video is totally created with AI. All the characters are rendered by AI. The shots are done in AI. All of that. The whole shit is AI. And then my man is in there. He got his representation of him rapping, and it's him in AI. And then I'm in the motherfucker too in AI.
When you say AI, is it AI as in
AI? It looks like
cartoon or real life?
Nah, like more like think like video game type of look. You know what I mean? Okay. It got that kind of look to it. You know what I mean? Gotcha. But it looks very cinematic. It's hard to explain, man. Yeah, we still tour. So do we still tour? Yep. Be in Maryland and DC area on Saturday. 2 shows on Saturday.
When is that? When can we expect that? When's it coming out?
Oh shit. Hang on. I want to say September 9th.
Okay.
Is that the date, Jamar Milton? Are you still here in the chat, sir? Let me check something. Pretty sure.
Somebody said AI is nanotechnology.
That could be.
Yeah, y'all, that AI technology is scary, man. They can potentially make you look like you committed a crime that you did not do. That's some spooky stuff right there. Spooky.
Yes, 9/9. 9/9 is coming out.
Okay. Well, we'll be looking forward to it.
Listen, nothing is ever good or bad altogether. Anything that's might have a lot of good is gonna have a little bit of bad in it, and anything that has a lot of bad is gonna have a little bit of good in it. A lot of things I think are all how it's used. I think this AI tool, the way my man used it for the video, is dope. You know what I mean? But the way people are going to use it for deception, you know what I mean? That's what's not cool about it. You know what I mean? When I can fucking AI a fucking Artie Stacks character and get on here and talk like you and make it look like it's you, you know what I mean? But it's me.
That's crazy.
But I got it looking like it's you. And they're like, yo, Artie Stacks got on here and was saying some wild shit. Like, you know what I mean?
That's crazy. Yeah, that's spooky, man.
You see?
That's spooky.
That's what makes it scary. Like, and then, but when you have certain moral people, see, I would never do that to you, even if I had the ability to do it. But then you have people that, since they have no love for you, they don't know who the fuck you are, they have no morals or regard for any other people, they'll cross those lines with no problem. They'll cross those lines with no problem. And that's what's crazy. Because we live in a world with, you know, we're having morals and all of that is like laughed at.
Right.
You know, that's some sucker shit. You got morals, that's sucker shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't do whatever for the bag? You wouldn't do whatever for the bag? So you saying you wouldn't fucking do an AI imposter of your man Artie Stacks if you knew that you was going to get millions of dollars off that? Word? You wouldn't do that to your man? You see? All in the name of getting the bag.
And some people
I do it and it's like, hey, I got to feed my family. You know? That's what, that's what everybody's excuse is, right? That's what everybody's excuse is. Hey,
sorry, Stacko, I had to feed my family. I had to feed my family.
When nobody was starving. Nobody was starving. Like all these motherfuckers talk about feed their family. They're not growing up in like houses of people like in the 50s and 60s where some of these motherfuckers really were starving. Like they really like no food in the crib. Like if I don't go out and hit somebody over the head tonight, we're not going to eat at all. All of this shit, when you fucking, you know, selling drugs or when you're on your fucking OnlyFans, sucking dick and all this other shit, you know, and then act like it's to feed your family. Your family, you know, that's just so you can have a lot of shit. That ain't about feeding your family. That's just so you can have shit. So you can fucking, you know, have designer shit and cars and, you know, and your kids can have, you know, a bunch of bullshit to eat. But they were eating before. They was eating. Cut the bullshit out. Stop acting like they wasn't eating. They was eating.
Dang, why Tia keep coming for me, man? What's she saying now, man?
Oh, I guess you spoke in a way about black women in the past that she didn't appreciate.
What did I say in the past, man?
And I don't know. She said, but he has a black woman, lets me know he I don't know. Maybe she was trying to finish something.
What did I say in the past, Tia?
And again, I think a lot of people don't know that. See, in my book, if you're black, like if one of your parents is black, you're black. In my book, because black is the dominant gene. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know,
especially if it's the
fact
father.
that you, especially if it's the father. But a lot of people look at you and just on face value, you have a dominantly Asian look.
Right.
And now they're thinking, who's this Asian nigga talking about?
I can see that.
Black women. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
When they don't know that you're black.
Right. I can see that.
That you're an Asiatic black man. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no Lewis P. I'm not familiar with Tia, but shout out to Tia. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? I respect it.
Look at you. You growing up here right before our eyes.
Yeah.
This motherfucker probably would have cursed the motherfucker out crazily before, but you know what? You did real quick, but then you pulled back. Like, I like it.
Yeah.
Gene, thank you. He said, how do you get the world to come together? Chaos. That sea. with another plan behind it. Yeah, well, that's the type of shit they think, you know. They say shit like out of chaos comes order. So, yeah, let's shoot some fake spaceships at the people and cause chaos. And
Some
then
flying saucers.
help bring about a new world order like they've been striving to do all along. Thank you, Gene. Thank you, Gene.
Yes, Dre. Absolutely. Absolutely, Dre.
She said, "Can I come up because text come off wrong?" Oh, you want to come on? You know what? How would I put your email in the chat? Put the email in the chat. Let's do something different today. Josh Rennie, thank you. I get tired of that old saying, I got to feed my family is BS. And to justify that, the BS they say or do, and played the hell out of, for real, sure. Yeah, I get the gist of it.
Everybody
You know what I mean?
eats.
I get tired of that shit too.
I got to feed my family.
Yo. And it's all to justify some bullshit.
So I take it you're not in agreement with the saying, can't knock the hustle?
Oh, you absolutely can knock the hustle. You can knock the hustle. Somebody said, I'll unsubscribe if you put her on. Why?
Why, happened?
King?
Whoa, what did I miss? What did I miss?
Well, she said she would like to come on. I think she said she wanted to come up like on camera because some of her shit is getting lost in the translation in the chat. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's hard to say what you really want to say.
No. So what did that other person do?
And then somebody said, I'll unsubscribe if we put her on. I'm like, why would you do that?
They must know her or something.
I don't think so.
Hey, but not for nothing. I think the real reason she wants to come on, Lord J, is to get at me. I don't think it's because of what she's saying. But you know, I don't run from no smoke. I welcome all the smoke.
Well, we can see what she's saying.
Yeah.
Said, Lord, they trolling.
Oh, they're trolling.
Now she said, oh my God, wait a minute. I don't him. His woman is here.
What is going on, man?
I don't know.
I'm lost in the sauce, baby.
Hey, I was
lost in the sauce right now.
I was gonna send the link. Y'all motherfuckers are scared. Y'all don't want to come up here. It's okay.
Does Tia come in peace or what? What's going on, man?
I don't know. Be fun to find out.
Somebody said put her on. Put her on.
Do we have anything else that we was talking about or no? I think we went through everything, right?
Yeah, I think we covered a good amount, man.
What else is going on that we didn't bring up? That y'all is like, hey, did you talk about this? Shout out to my man, Great God.
We talked about a lot, even hip hop's 50th, man. That's really big, man.
Yeah, it's an agreed upon date. We don't really know when hip hop was born. You know what I mean? Like, but that's the agreed upon date. We'll go with it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We'll go with it. Cause it's like really life starts at conception. You know what I mean?
And let me ask you this. Why this is what I was wondering, and maybe you can clear the air. Why are we treating hip hop like it's a person? They never say happy birthday rock and roll, happy birthday jazz. When did this start? And why are we starting to do it now? We didn't say happy birthday at 45 hip hop. Why are we treating hip hop like it's a person?
Well, 50 seems like an accomplishment. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, like, part of it is it's marketing.
Hmm.
It's marketing. This conveniently is right around the time of like the Universal Hip Hop Museum is getting funding and is coming into fruition and all of that type of shit. So
Okay.
it's good for a lot of shit. It's
Okay.
good for business right now. I'm
Gotcha.
not complaining. You know what I mean? Because
Gotcha.
it's definitely been good for my business right now.
Mm-hmm. Now I can understand it from that standpoint, business and marketing, but I wonder that like we're treating hip hop like it's a person. Happy birthday, hip hop, and we don't do that for any other genre.
Yeah, well, you're right. You're right. There's a lot. Hey, they don't do. And see, when there's specific things like that, though, you kind of gotta look at it. Like that reminds me of like Egyptology, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is no Hebrewtology or like, why is Egyptology the only one that they
Mm-hmm.
like? The study of Egypt is like some sort of science, but like the study of Japan is not Japantology, or you know,
Right.
it's
Right.
just you know what I mean? Like,
See? That's what I'm saying.
yeah, like it reminds me of the same thing what you're talking about. Like, why single that out? Like, you know what I mean? And a lot of times it's for nefarious reasons why they do shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Um, I mean, but technically hip hop almost is like a person though. You know what I mean? It's a person that we've all grown up with. You know what I
That's the
mean?
culture. That's the culture.
Yeah, but yeah, and the culture is personal to you. You know what I mean? It's personal to me. You know what I mean?
Got you. I see it.
So
That's
yeah,
almost a good metaphor, Lord Jamar.
I mean,
There's
I
people
really
who
just thought of
metaphorically.
that just now when you asked me, when you said, why is it being treated like a person? Because it's been a friend, you know what I mean? To a lot of us, like a person. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's been a friend. Sometimes, not the greatest friend, sometimes a friend that makes bad decisions and all that, but a friend no less, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so after 50 years of their agreed born date, thank you, Nasir Fred. He said thoughts on record labels abandoning rappers. Okay, so that's a cash. I guess that's a Cash App question. Um, and we can answer that in a second. Um, yeah, so I guess that would be why we treat hip hop like that. And I don't think any other music, well, maybe for somebody that fuck with rock and roll, it was a friend like that, but I don't know. Hip hop is just so transcendent of so many things, like, you know what I mean? That like it deserves to be singled out. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, but I was wondering the science behind that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So real quick, brother has a Cash App question, I guess. He said he wants to know his thoughts on record labels abandoning rappers. Um, I'm not fully sure what you mean by that, but I think he may mean I saw an article early this week where Ebro had brought up the fact that a lot of labels right now are like trying to focus more on these like Afro beat type of artists and these like Spanish artists and shit like that, Spanish and African artists, and moving away from the rappers or some shit like that. Maybe that's what he's talking about. Or he could be talking about just how after a while, when your career has run its course at a label, eventually they're going to abandon you. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be let go and you're not selling what you used to sell, and it's
I interpreted it as they were speaking about all the killing and the violence with the drill rap.
oh wow, that's a whole different interpretation.
That's how I took it.
Rappers abandoning, labels abandoning rappers. Well, see, that can also mean abandoning them when it comes to their court cases and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I know I taught you to rap about all that gangster shit, but once you really do it, the motherfucker, I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. You know what I mean? So don't fuck with me. Like,
you're on your own.
Yeah, you're on your own. That may be.
Yeah, that's how I took it.
Okay, I could see that. Nasir Fred actually is his name. I said Freed. Nasir Fred. Thank you, Nasir Fred. If you're in the chat and if I could see your name and you can clarify a little more about what you're talking about, if one of the things that we said or what you were trying to get at. But I appreciate your donation. Thank you. Charles Shearer. Thank you, my brother. Pardon so. He said hip hop was there during the ups and downs. Me personally, Guru gave me guidance along with my parents, giving me money to buy the albums. Thank you. Yes, sir. Hip hop is a friend.
You know what that reminded me? Remember that? I just thought of this. Remember that Common Sense song? I used to love her.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, he said he was talking about hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
He made a whole song about hip hop being a person. You remember that song? Pretty dope song.
Yes, of course I remember that, sir. Gene, thank you, Gene. He said, do you think it's more profitable to go independent with this stream climate? If you know what you're doing and you have a product that people want, absolutely. Yeah. If you have something they want, if your shit is all that, if your music is dope, and it's the type of music that once it here, it's infectious and other people want to turn people on to it, hell yeah. But if it's not that, then it's not profitable, independent or major. You know what I mean? If you ain't got that shit. So it starts with having that shit. But thank you, Gene.
Somebody said, can't wait to see
yes. Okay. So that's Nasir. He said, I was referring to the Ebro comment. That's okay. So that was my first inclination, sir. I'm so fucking intuitive. Yeah, so he's talking about the labels moving away from like rap and trying to go more towards Afro beats and like these other musics that really are moving away from like foundational Black Americans and going, you know what I mean?
Like more of a pop sound.
Well, not just a pop sound, but like, you know what I mean? Just acting like they don't want to fuck with rap. They want to get into some international waters and shit like that with this Afro beat shit. And you know what I mean?
Afro beats,
even
man,
the type of shit that
me.
Fucking your boy Tekashi is on some Spanish shit right now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how do I feel about that? I mean, that's part of these motherfuckers thinking they're just doing business. Like, you know what I mean? They're looking at numbers. They say that this is the first year that there was no number ones in hip hop or something like that. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. So if
Didn't they try
late,
that already? Didn't they
huh?
try that already with? Didn't they try that already with reggaeton?
Reggaeton.
Yeah, reggaeton. I feel like they tried that already, or they've been trying.
Probably. See they probably think they're justifying it by saying, well, there's no number ones this year. Maybe rap is on the downcline, and hey, well, let's look what did go number one, and if it was any of these Afro beats or any. So now they're thinking, well, then now let's put all our money into that. It appears that the market is moving that way because a lot of these people are not music people. They're just fucking money people, and like, you know what I mean? They
Yeah.
almost got people that like would work at Wall Street, working at the label. You know what I mean? Like, and so they just looking at these numbers and these algorithms and shit like that and saying, well, the algorithm says that Afrobeats is the shit. So that's probably why they're even moving away from hip hop like that. But they don't understand that anything can have its, you know what I mean, ups and downs. Hip hop's been here for 50 years, motherfucker. Like, it ain't going nowhere. Like, you
Gotta
know
get
what I
that
mean?
applause for that one. Yeah. 50 years. No, Stalkers.
So
50 years.
if y'all want to move away from it, fine, but don't try to move back to it when the shit's popping off again. You know what I mean?
First, they try to claim it, and then we have gatekeepers protecting the culture like Lord J. First, they wanted to claim it, remember? With Eminem. Now they want to move away from it after they can't claim it.
Hey. Well, yeah. I mean, and if they do move away from it, then that leaves room for us to get our shit back and do what we should have been doing from the beginning. You know, but now we have the know-how and the, you know, and the means to do certain things that we couldn't do before.
They're going from trying to claim it to now move away.
Part of replacing FBA in our own land, divide and conquer. It's the same tactic they did in baseball. Yup. Started bringing in all these Spanish dudes. You see that in baseball?
Yep.
All these black Spanish dudes instead of the black fucking American dudes that was playing baseball here all this fucking time, fucking cutting the lineage of the Negro leagues. Okay. And saying, oh, nah, we don't want these black Americans doing it. You know what I mean? Reggie Jackson and all these other motherfuckers being at the heights, Ken Griffey Jr. and all these niggas being at the heights of baseball, you know? So then they try to get Spanish people, A-Rods or Mulatto, let's get Derek Jeter, you know? And then it's like, man, let's just get a bunch of Spanish motherfuckers to play baseball and black Spanish to replace black Americans. Like, and now they're trying to do that in music. They been did it. And see, what's funny is when Ebro said that, I'm like, hold up, ain't that what y'all did up at Hot 97 with the DJs?
You mentioned that before. I remember that.
Yeah, like they gave
I remember that
DJ slots to Spanish and white DJs, where a black dude from America who is definitely more qualified didn't get these jobs. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they'll act like, oh, you know,
they did that. You brought
like
that
it wasn't
up.
on purpose,
You
but
brought
it's
that
on purpose,
up.
huh?
You brought that fact up with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I talked to Rosenberg about it. He tried to act like he didn't think it was, you know what I mean, anything to that, but that's because they don't see what the fuck we see. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when you start to see, hang on, this is becoming a tactic over and over. Like, even in acting, okay, instead of using American black men to do play parts, they're bringing in these fucking English actors, these black English dudes to come in and play American black roles. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? They're not sending us over there to play English roles. So why the fuck are you bringing all these Idris Elbas and all these other motherfuckers over here to have an American accent and fool us into thinking they're American?
Wow.
My man
That's like
from
outsourcing.
Yeah, they outsourcing niggas because they don't want to fuck with the real niggas. And that's the problem. And that's what keeps happening now. So that's a symptom of what's going on here with this whole, let's shift the reggae tone and all this other shit. It's the same fucking shit.
But you know what? They
Good
got a lot of
observation, Nasir.
UK.
Hybrid Cypher. Hang on real quick. Hybrid Cypher said, seeing Kane, Master Ace, and Onyx this week for the 50th. Good for you, Hybrid Cypher. Thank you. Go ahead. What was you going to say?
Well, I was going to say the niggas in UK is like us. As far as culture with the hoods, the crime, the grimy.
Ain't nobody like us.
All right.
Ain't nobody like us. And ain't no nigga from the UK gonna come here and be more like us than us.
Yeah. You're right.
No matter how similar lifestyles we might have.
Right. True.
Because at the end of the fucking day, he fucking grew up talking like fucking this. We don't fucking talk like that over fucking here. Okay, we don't have a fucking tea and crumpets. We don't fucking, we don't have a tea time over fucking here. Okay?
What's the name of our brothers across the pond that do all their own?
Yeah, the Bantic Show.
They do a good job. Their actors do a good job, like that paid in full thing. They know how to do both, though. I think that's what it is. They don't play. They don't play our roles. They don't play our roles.
I can play their roles. I could play their roles. I could bloody hell go over to fucking there right fucking now and play a fucking part, and they can't fucking tell me that I'm not fucking from over there.
That's good.
Stick it in your fucking ass, you cunt. You fucking cunt. You shite. Bollocks. Huh? Fuck you.
Yeah.
So give me one of these niggas' parts over there. Please. They're not going to do that. They trying to replace us over here. They trying to replace us over here. They're not going to do it back to them. And if they do it to them, they're going to replace them with somebody totally different. Trust me.
Let me ask you this. Why do you think that is? Because black is black, whether you're here or over across the pond. If they hate original people.
Not black.
Huh?
I mean, black is not just black. It's not that simple. Hang on. With our eyes rise. Thank you. He said, we're looking forward to your feedback this week on our petition. Black Force Reparations. Fight the power. Okay, sir. When I get when I see that petition and I'll take a look at it, I will definitely give you my feedback. And hopefully we can do that by the next live. And maybe I'll be giving you feedback as Artie Stacks is cutting his hair. I'm just saying. That might be what we're talking about while you're cutting it. I don't know. Just saying.
Maybe.
If you do cut it, on the show. I'm saying, when you cut it. Anyway, thank you with our eyes rise. I appreciate you. Hold up. Do I see something? There we go. Mo Get It said, just cause Lord Jamar's English accent was on point. Why, thank you, Mo Get It. Why, thank you, Mo Get It. Appreciate
that was
you.
on point.
Appreciate you. Fucking blimey. It's fucking bollocks, isn't it? Bollocks, isn't it? Thank you, Mo Get It. I appreciate you. Yeah, something is very foul afoot. And you know what I mean? All around. They're doing it everywhere. They're trying to replace the original man, but we ain't gonna let that shit happen. Well, listen, I think we've come to about the end of the road.
Yup.
Just like your hairline is coming to the end of the end of the road. It's come to the point of, hey, you know, we've gone pretty far back into the forest. It looks like the forest fires in Maui. It looks like it looks suspicious, like you used a direct energy weapon on the top of your head. You see, because only this part is touched. Only this part is bald, and then the rest of it is this hair there. Like, that's why it's like, is somebody using a direct energy weapon on you, sir? Terrell McMiller, thank you. He said, LJ, Artie, much love. Yo, Artie, anyone ever tell you resemble Fresh Kid Ice of the 2 Live crew? Oh, we been told him that.
Yeah.
Oh, we been told him that.
If they do that movie like NWA, if they do the movie like Pac, Biggie, NWA, everybody hit up Uncle Luke, maybe? I don't know.
You're not young enough, though. Because they were pretty damn young when they did that. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
But you know it would make you look younger?
Oh, here we go.
If you cut your hair.
Here we go.
Then maybe you could get the part. Because he didn't have long hair like that, to be honest.
Well, yeah, I'd have to cut it then.
You have to cut it there. Oh, so you'd be willing to cut it for some sort of movie role. Is that it?
I never said I was opposed.
You just wouldn't cut it for just.
I never said I was
your
opposed
own well-being.
I never said I was opposed to getting it cut on the Godcast.
Okay, all right.
Well, just saying.
So you heard it there, folks. He said he's gonna cut it on the Godcast. That's what I just heard. I don't know what y'all just heard, but I just heard. So yeah, I'm not opposed to getting my hair cut on the Godcast next time we're on here. So to me, that means he's gonna do it the next time. That's what I heard. I'm just saying. So
hey, I'm not opposed. You never know, man. You never know.
So let's see.
We'll see. We'll see what's up.
Sleep on it. You know. Yeah. But until then, make sure no direct energy weapons are pointed at you.
We don't need any
and I'm gonna do the same because shit happened. Sure, listen. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Hello, cool.
What road is that, Soul 76? What road is that?
The Bald Road. Somebody said, oh God, you gotta play Fresh Kid Ice, and Lord and Don Cheadle can play British gangsters who come over to cause trouble. Something not in the original story, like they always do. I'd watch it. So we come over and we fucking kidnap Fresh Kid Ice from the fucking 2 Live crew. And we fucking hold him for ransom. All the while.
That's a good accent.
All the while. We're fucking trying to straighten out his hand. Something was wrong with his arm. I don't know what was wrong with 2 with the
Oh,
homie
yeah.
arm, remember?
He had
Yeah.
mad pictures in that sling, didn't he?
Yeah, his hand was like, and I'm Kid Fresh and I'm on the go. In stereo. Ooh, there it is. Oh no, that's the wrong group. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's a tag team.
Girl, move something.
Tag team. There was another group that had a similar song, Tag Team, and what they had that Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Roll.
Oh shit! Somebody said let's raise money to get Artie to cut his hair. We can call it the Let It Go fundraiser.
Oh man!
You know, we might do that next time. Actually, maybe we'll put up a mark. How about we put a donation mark up, and if we get to that mark, then it's going. It's got to go. It's got to go for charity.
What would the mark be?
Oh, we got to figure it out. Maybe, you know, maybe it's something we donate to charity or something like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know.
And where if we hit that mark, then I got to do it.
Right.
Hey, man. Right. Hey. And it go to charity.
Right.
I like that. Maybe for a very good cause.
Right. But we're not going to make it, you know, unreasonable. We're not going to make it unreasonable.
About a thou wow?
Yeah, I would say maybe 1,000.
Yeah. About a thou wow.
Maybe 1,000. See if we get up to 1,000.
1,500.
No, 1,000.
1,000 thou wow.
I'll fuck around and lower it to 500. God damn it.
Thou wow.
I'll lower it to 500 so we can get there much quicker.
You know why I want to raise it, and you know why you.
I know, and you know why I want to lower it. God damn it.
Yeah.
Keep talking. It'll be 100. Okay. But listen, you're gonna sleep on it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Tell your girl to fucking get her last fucking fingers running through the shit. You know what I mean? Get the last. You know? He said, Nigga, you still got a beard. Look at that hefty beard.
It'll grow back, right?
If you want it to.
Okay.
If you want it to, it'll grow back. I could grow back. But I'm saying what's already not there will not grow back. You see? But what's there will grow back.
Right.
So all of that shit right there, that'll grow back. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. It's not like this is reversible. It's not like, you know, you're one of these it's not like you're one of these transformers who does some sort of thing to their genitals. And then you can't reverse that. You can't come back from more than meets the eye.
Transformers.
You can't come back from that. Once you do that, it's a wrap.
Transformers, guys in disguise.
So, yeah, if you cut your hair, you just let it grow back.
Okay.
I say try it out, man.
I'll sleep on it tonight.
Try it out. Boom, boom. Take a chance. You can do it. Try it out. All right, y'all. Listen, I'm getting ready to get out of here.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate y'all for coming through. Thank everybody who donated to the chat. Tia, fucking Terrell McMillan, everybody, Maestro Fresh West, Teacher Maria, Charlie, Heck 9, Hashman, Decatur Q, Nikki Nels, Josh Rennie, Without Our Eyes, TSPOV, Keithon, Ashley Lovechild, Elements, Charles Shearer, Gene, Josh Rennie, Hybrid Cypher. Yeah. Shout out to all of y'all.
Shout out.
Oh, and my brother from Cash App, Nasir, Fred, I appreciate you.
Shout out.
We will be back soon. What, today's Tuesday. Maybe Thursday we'll come back. Maybe we'll Jay Hunt. Peace to Jay Hurt. Peace to Jay Hurt in the house. Thank you, my brother.
Hello.
Yeah. I'm thinking about maybe trying to get back here on Thursday if possible. Yeah. Because I want to get to a resolution with this.
Oh no.
You know, we're not gonna let this fester. Okay. Well, we're gonna have fucking Artie cut his fucking head.
Oh.
Fucking locks off. And fall on the bloody floor. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming through once again for the Godcast. Yeah, make sure y'all be safe out there. Do what y'all got to do through the week and all of that type of shit. Tomorrow, Wednesday, hump day. Know what it is. For the Godcast and What You Think, Lord, I am the Lord, Jamar.
And it's your boy, Artie Stacks.
Peace and flat power. We out. Yeah.